Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wake Up Winchester. We want to thank you for starting off your morning with our show. Today is April 10th, 2014, and is also the 100th day of the year.
Wow.
So that's pretty exciting, and time is going by really quickly. We're going to get started today with some big shot birthdays. We have Max von Sydow from The Seventh Seal and the Immigrants, who is turning 85. Omar Sharif from Lawrence of Arabia, and he is turning 82. We also have John Madden, who is turning 78. Steven Seagal from Hard to Kill is 63. We also have Peter MacNicol, who is from Numbers, who is turning 60. Singer-producer Babyface is 56. Brian Setzer from Stray Cats is 55. Comedian Orlando Jones is 46. Shayla Leigh from Grey's Anatomy is 32. Singer-actress Mandy Moore is 30. We also have Haley Joel Osment from The Sixth Sense as well, and he is 26. So happy birthday to those people. If April 10th is your birthday, then we're wishing you a happy birthday from the cast of Wake Up Winchester. And digging a little bit into the past before we kind of get some of our current news, we have the It Happened Today segment. And so today in 1790, the United States patent system was established. The first U.S. patent was granted in 1790, of course, to Samuel Hopkins of Philadelphia, and he basically crushed up pearl ashes, and it was a cleaning formula for like a type of soap. So that's pretty cool. And in 1866, the American Society of Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA, was founded in New York City. And then we also have in 1912, the RMS Titanic set sail. In 1916, the Professional Golfers Association of America, PGA, was created in New York City as well. And in 1978, the Volkswagen became the first non-American automobile manufacturer to build cars in the United States. In 1988, 13 cars, 13 pianos, and the rest of Liberace's estate went on the auction block. And in 2007, 2 Russian cosmonauts and U.S. billionaire Charles Simonyi arrived at the International Space Station. So that's kind of what happened in the past on today, some of the headliners from way back. But right now we're going to take a look at this week's weather and then catch you up on your current news. So as you can see, our temperatures have gotten a lot better, which is really exciting because we are heading into spring break. Unfortunately, we will be seeing maybe some rain, possibly some storms. That's a little bit unfortunate. It looks like we're actually going to have warmer weather this week than next week.
And like going into the weekend, again, really, really nice weather. High mid 70s. So it's starting to feel a lot like spring. You know, we're getting some of those April showers, all that stuff going on.
And fingers crossed that maybe some of the rain will push off and wait a little bit farther into the month.
And so now for some entertainment news, we have R-Pats, Beeves, K-Stu, and J-Law. For some reason, the media loves giving celebrities these awful nicknames. Not to mention the lame super couple tags, which I find pretty lame myself, is like Bennifer, Kimye, Brangelina, and Tomcat. According to Scarlett Johansson, calling her ScarJo isn't just tacky, lazy, and insulting, it's violent. ScarJo, or Scarlett Johansson, recently said it's a laziness. People can't actually say the whole name. It's just bizarre. How come Daniel Day-Lewis isn't subjected to like Dade? So yeah, she just isn't a fan of.
Yeah, she just got kind of unlucky with the nickname Mill there.
Yeah, she said.
Some of the other ones are pretty cute that they do, like J Law for Jennifer Lawrence, but yeah, her name just doesn't really work with that.
Yeah, at all. She said, I associate that name with like pop stars. It sounds tacky, it's lazy, and there's something kind of violent about it, and there's something insulting about it. So needless to say, she's not a big fan of her name, which it just doesn't, I don't like it either. But, and then we have one more thing before we go to a break. Spider-Man, Shrek, The Lord of the Rings, Batman, James Bond, Star Wars, and Harry Potter all have one thing in common. Their films have actually grossed less money at the U.S. box office than the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This week's release of Captain America, The Winter Soldier brought the American gross of the 9 films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to $2.4 billion and counting. That's more than the 8 Harry Potter films, 7 Star Wars films including The Clone Wars, and 24 James Bond films, making it the highest grossing franchise in American history. Internationally, though, Harry Potter had a good $2 billion plus over Marvel, 5.9 to 7.7 billion. So.
But in the United States, and that's pretty impressive too, because I mean, I know that those are some really, really popular movies.
That's right. I have the list at the top. I'm not going to say how much, but at number 1, Marvel Cinematic Universe. 2, Harry Potter. 3, Star Wars. These are the highest grossing, by the way. 4, James Bond. 5, Batman. 6, Lord of the Rings. 7 is Shrek. 9 is actually way down at Spider-Man is way down at number 8. And then Twilight is at number 9 with 1.36 billion with 5 movies.
Right.
And then number 10 is Pirates of the Caribbean, which 4 movies with 1.2 billion. The next film is actually set to come out in 2016.
Oh, okay. And I know that, the Marvel, they're always releasing new movies and things like that, and I know that the Captain America was kind of highly anticipated, and they seem to just get really good reviews for all their different movies.
Those, and I mean, then they have other stuff coming with another Avengers movie, other possible, maybe Iron Man, Captain America, all this stuff. That they're just really, really hitting the bank with. And
that's really interesting that they beat out all those people.
Yeah, especially the one that surprised me the most, I think, was Harry Potter, Star Wars, and James Bond. Those, because there's so many of those movies, and they're all really good.
But they keep making them. But we'll have more to Wake Up Winchester right after this commercial break, so stay tuned. We're also going to be joined by some guests who are going to talk to us about the High on the Hog, so definitely stay tuned for that.
St. Teresa's Outreach Ministry in Winchester, Tennessee is a private company categorized under social service and welfare organizations. STORM is a local non-sectarian, non-profit charitable organization providing services to those in need who typically fall through the cracks in this area's social services net. It is located at 900 South Shepherd Street in the Franklin County Annex Building. People in need are encouraged to pick up food supplies when available and to apply for financial help with security deposits for utility bills, rent, as well as medical expenses, gas, and other needs. To contact them, call 968-6540.
Be a parent, not a peer.
I need you to give me clear rules.
I just want to hear that you love me.
Let me know you care.
Ask me about my social life.
Ask me about school.
It's okay to check up on me.
I might complain, but I really do want you to check up on me.
Please see how I'm doing.
I want you to be in my life.
I want you to know I'm okay.
Be a parent, not a peer. This message produced for you by the Franklin County High School Media Arts class in collaboration with the Franklin County Prevention Coalition.
Oh my gosh, what a loser. She's such a geek. Get lost.
This dip is better than that dip.
Young man, we received an anonymous tip about an underage drinking party last night at this address. When teens drink on your property, you're responsible. Parents who host lose the most.
How you doing? My name's Steve. My family's lived in this neighborhood for years. Recently, things got so tight, we had to go to our local food bank for help. I lost a lot of sleep worrying about what the neighbors might think. That is until I saw them there, too. How'd I do, Steve?
A little stiff. You could have done a little better.
What? Come on. You know, I have an Academy Award.
Yeah, but not for playing me.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Welcome back to Wake Up Winchester. We are now joined by two guests here. We have Brenda Long and Jeannie Bates, and they're here to talk to us about the High on the Hog, and I know that there's a lot going on with that, so can you guys tell us a little bit about what we're going to be experiencing in the next couple of weeks, months, days? When's it happening?
Well, it all starts this Saturday, April the 12th, with our 5K run. Registration's at 7, and the race begins at 8. It all starts from San Miguel's Coffee Company, downtown Winchester. Still time to register. And it's a $25 registration fee. We'll have that with the proceeds all going to charity. Of course, everything we do is going to charity. And then later on that morning, we'll be out at the city park. We'll be doing a motorcycle polka run. And there's, of course, you just come in at 10 o'clock and register for that, and that's at pavilion number 3 in the city park. They'll leave from there at 11, and we're not sure exactly how long they'll be gone, but probably a 2-hour ride. And they'll return back to the park, to the pavilion, and they'll have barbecue plates and do some things. And all that money charity is going to Camp Warrior Center here in Franklin County. So we got a lot of activity starting. This is Saturday is our kickoff, really.
And then there's going to be a continuation of events after that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, the carnival starts Tuesday. They'll be coming in this weekend and setting up, and it usually takes them Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to finish up, and then they'll open at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, and they'll run through Saturday. Tuesday through Friday they open at 5 p.m. and on Saturday they open at noon. And there's coupons around town that's $3 off. They have wristbands that are $18 and you get a $3 off coupon. Usually if somebody's got a poster in their window they should have coupons. And also we have a tabloid that comes out Friday that'll have a coupon in it, and also the Exchange will have a coupon in it. So there'll be coupons to be had, but they're good Tuesday through Thursday only. Friday and Saturday are just $18 wristbands to ride as much as you want. And if you have small children, they also have tickets where the small kids can ride because they're not going to ride as much as a teenager would. So the carnival will be open, and of course we have all kinds of, the Midway has all the usual carnival food, the cotton candy and the fried everything.
Yeah, we can't wait for the carnival to open up because they have the best corn dogs around.
They're fresh made. They don't come in frozen. They make them fresh, and they are wonderful. So we have carnival going on.
And it's spring break, so everybody's going to be available to come. They won't have to worry about teacaps or anything. We've had to compete with a lot of things over the years, but we're hoping this year the weather's going to be nice and people have something to do during spring break for those that don't go out of town.
Except if you want to go to the carnival down Friday and Saturday, the Winchester Little League will be doing parking, and it's a $2 donation to park, but the money goes to the Little League and to us. So other than that, you can come out there and walk around and check out all the cooking teams. We have 62 teams that will be out there.
Which is a record number of teams for us.
It's a record number that's never been here, and I mean it's slap full. And then we're also going to have a backyard down at the other side of the carnival, and we'll probably have 15 more teams down there. So there's going to be a lot of smoke going on. A lot of food. But there's plenty to do and lots to see, and we want everybody to come out and come by on the hog. It's our 27th year.
Something that we're having this year, that we were chosen from out of 22 festivals and cities to have the Great American Cookout Tour. They come into town and they do barbecue cooking demos, and they give away product and samples of products that they're promoting in their tour. So they will be on hand Friday and Saturday. We don't know the times yet. They haven't posted those to us, but there will be signage and everything so that people can see it. We also have two barbecue competition teams that will be vending barbecue. So you can buy barbecue. They'll be the first two on the left as you come into the park, and they'll be selling, and we'll also have some signage up for that. That's usually the first thing people say, well, you can't buy any barbecue. Yes, you can. Yeah. We've always sold barbecue, and they are competition teams. So, and then we also have something that the general public can also participate in, but our cooking teams have an opportunity to enter into a Reeser's Fine Foods Potato Salad Challenge. And they're looking for the next big thing, I guess, the potato salad, I don't know. But they only pick, there's only 5 cities or 5 festivals that they're doing with that, and we were chosen to be one of those. And the winner of that will win $750 plus a travel voucher to go to Las Vegas to compete in the World Food Competitions in November. Wow. And second place pays $250. But there is also a category for the general public. You can go online and enter your recipe, and you too may have a chance to win that money. And go to Las Vegas also. So Reeser's is Reeser's Fine Foods. They do potato salad, coleslaws, and things like that, and you can find them in your stores here locally. So hopefully that goes over well for us on our competition. We have competition that starts on Friday night, and they do a Wampler creative sausage dish and dessert, and then of course Saturday is the big day for the 4 meat categories and all.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, we got a lot of things that go on.
That's right. We also have free concerts.
We definitely do.
Friday and Saturday. and a reality TV show.
Yes, we were contacted really just last week it's called Kids Take Nashville, and they're doing a 22 episode of reality for kids that are trying to break into the music business in their ages from 4 to 14. And they contacted us to see if we could let 2 of their contestants or their reality people perform. And so they're going to be performing at the Hog on Friday night. They will start at 6:30, and they'll be out at the at Home the Hog filming, and they will also film our band that's going to be performing that night is Stagger Moon, with a special guest Julie Gribble. And so Franklin County, Winchester, our city park, and our carnival, and our host going to be on the reality show. Of course, they'll come down and film probably 3 hours of stuff, but we might only get a minute or 2 minutes on it, but that's okay.
That's
We're
really
on the
exciting,
map.
though.
We're on the map. You know what I'm saying? So Saturday night we'll have 4 Miles Gone. Band will be performing at 7 o'clock. So we got all kinds of activities for all age groups, from the very youngest to the oldest. And if you're coming to the concert, you need to bring a lawn chair, a blanket or something like that. But I would suggest lawn chairs to come for the concerts, because like all the other concerts that we have in the park, just bring your lawn chair, and sit back and have a great time.
And it sounds like you guys have a lot of stuff planned, and it seems like you put in a lot of work, because I know you said that you had a record number of cooking teams. Is it hard to contact all those people?
Well, we advertise in the Bull Sheet. It's called the Bull Sheet, and it's a barbecue magazine that goes out. There's a barbecue contest every weekend all over the United States and the world, quite honestly, because like if you go to the Jack, they have international teams that come in, from Switzerland or Africa or wherever. So there's contests every weekend.
And there's more than one contest.
Yeah, more than one. And so we advertise in the Bull Sheet, and of course we've got teams that return every year, but we've got a lot of new teams this year that have never been here.
Well, we have, Jeannie and I have probably several thousands of friends on Facebook, and I have to say I think Facebook has helped us in bringing in different teams from different areas, which is good for us because that's what this all about is we want those people to come in, because when they come into town they bring the tourist dollars with them. They shop, they gas up, and stay in the hotels, and we also, with those 62, I have to get used to saying that, 62 cooking teams, we have 70 judges that come in from all over also, that are traveling just like these cooking teams are, to get a chance to judge. And we always have treated our cookers and our judges very special. We appreciate them spending their time and their money. They don't get paid to come and do it, and we try to give them some nice stuff that contributed from our sponsors, basically, that we're able to send it out with them. And so by the time they're leaving here, they're wanting to sign up for next year. So we have so many, which is rare, that are wanting to come back, that we are on a lottery system about drawing out who's going to get to judge and who's not. So it's we're fortunate, very fortunate.
We do have the tabloid that's coming out in Friday's paper. We had a beauty pageant March the 22nd, so all the pictures of the girls that won in the beauty pageant will be in there, and also our schedule of events and the coupon. And we also have our website, which is houndthehogfestival.com, so if you can't find it anywhere else, you can go on our website and get a schedule of events, and you can download the applications for the 5K run.
We're still looking for backyard cookers. We still, I've got only, I think, 3 or 4 local people. I'd like to have more local people. We've got people from Alabama and Cleveland, Tennessee, and McMinnville. We've got a lot of people that's, from away from here that's entering the backyard. But I really would love to have some more backyard cookers from the Franklin County area. So if you're out there and you think you got those barbecue skills, you need to come on out, and you can get those applications also on our website. And
they only cook chicken and ribs.
Right, they only cook 2 categories, and I think there'll be a lot of fun had for it. You can win some money.
And I think it's really cool that a lot of the people, you know, you said that people are traveling to be here. I think that's really cool to know that people are coming from all different places.
Yes, they are. They're coming from everywhere. We have in the past had a master judge that came from California. We have cooking teams that are coming from Michigan. So we usually have 7 to 8 states in the cooking team area that are represented. And the judges, it's probably about the same from different areas.
And I think that speaks a great deal for the festival, and I think you guys have done a fantastic job.
Well, thank you.
Is there anything else that we need to know about it?
Only just everybody needs to come out and have a good time at least one day.
I agree. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You guys did an awesome job, and we'll have more to Wake Up Winchester right after this commercial break.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's 1 every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to Wake Up Winchester. Again, we'd like to thank Jenny Bates and Brenda Long for being on our show, talking to us about all the different stuff that's going on. A lot of different things that are going on. Obviously, the carnival that people know about, but I don't think they know about all the different things that happen along with that. You know, it's more than just that for the festival. And we have a 5K run, things with motorcycles, you know, cooking competition. And she did mention that it was kind of record-breaking year for them.
That's right.
And that they have more than they've ever had before. So
not to mention reality TV show.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's interesting. Even, you know, you may be on TV, but I think it's cool that, you know, a little piece of Winchester is going to be on TV, you know, hopefully. So
Hopefully,
I think that's really cool. And I think that, you know, whenever people do go to the carnival, the food is a big part of that.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, carnival food has always been great.
And this is really good carnival food too.
It's not like the trashy.
Yeah. So they have some really good stuff and some new teams. So it's going to be interesting to kind of try some of that out and encourage everybody to come out this weekend and into next week to kind of check out all the different events that are going on. And as for today, I didn't get to mention this earlier, but today is actually National Farm Animals Day and Sibling Day. So those are kind of the little holidays that we have for today.
Okay, and one thing I did forget to mention, it's really short, but HBO has renewed a 5th and 6th season for Game of Thrones. So for all, I know there's a lot of Game of Thrones fans, so it's renewed for a 5th and 6th season, so it's going to just keep on going.
And along with that, I also have the list of the top TV shows, March 31st through April 6th. And I'm not sure if I see that show on here, but I do know that Game of Thrones is incredibly popular.
It's really popular on Netflix, especially, I think.
I think so too. And then for our list, number 1 is Big Bang Theory. That's a show that's crazy popular. And it's funny because I don't really, hear much about it. I just know that every single week it's on the top of this list.
Right.
And they received 17.7 million views just in that week. We also have NCIS with 17 million as well, and then NCIS Los Angeles with 15 million. The American Academy of Country Music Awards came on over the last weekend, and that received 14 million views. We also have Dancing with the Stars, which I know that they're changing some things up. And I'm pretty sure that the big switch that's going on is supposed to happen this week, or it's already happened. So probably next week when we get a list, it'll probably be pretty high up because they're trying some new things on the show.
Yeah, that always works. That's always fun.
And I think that's interesting. Keep it interesting. And then we also have How I Met Your Mother with 13 million, which is one of the first times I've actually seen it in the top 10.
Well, it was that a while back. It was that season finale.
Right. So that might be that episode. And then we also have The Voice coming in 7 and 8 for its Monday and Tuesday show with 12 and 11 million. And then we also have Blue Bloods and Person of Interest that both have 11 million. So that's pretty interesting. Those are our top TV shows for that week, which is the week of March 31st through April 6th.
And did you get a chance to watch that national championship game?
I didn't actually.
You didn't?
No.
I watched. I watched it all. I didn't watch the very beginning, but it was a good game. I'm surprised I wasn't on there actually, but it was. UConn won, in case no one knew. But I mean, it was a fun game to watch, and I was switching between that and The Voice actually.
And it was a really popular game.
It was, a national championship.
And of course, I didn't know about it.
It's all right, but I was switching back and forth between that and The Voice. So commercial. I had The Voice on for whenever the game went to a commercial.
And we've talked about this in previous shows, but we think that The Voice is kind of outdoing some of the other talent competitions. I know that Dancing with the Stars is still on the list, but The Voice has just come in recently in like past 3 years or something like that, and it's kind of just taking over, especially when it comes to American Idol, which isn't even on the list of 20, the top 20.
And
so
I've never really watched The Voice past the original auditions, because I would just have other stuff going on. But I've started to kind of watch some of these battles, and I didn't know before that a judge could steal someone. That's just pretty cool. I thought too, how they could just steal the person that didn't win.
I think it's a pretty interesting concept.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than what we've seen before. So I think that's why it's so popular.
Upbeat and exciting than anything else.
It's very true.
I mean, just if you watch, the judges always have these funny comments to each other, and I mean, American Idol had that at first.
Yeah.
At first, not anymore.
Any other entertainment news for us, Blake?
Not really, actually. Just minus the fact that I'm still surprised about the Marvel Cinematic thing, and then let's see, Christina Hendricks may appear on Game of Thrones. It's just I'm not going to read it all, but it just says that she's looking into possibly getting into that, so we might see her on at some point. She said she's never actually watched it, but her husband loves it, so she's gonna just kind of
try to see if she can get. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Again, we'd like to thank Brenda Long and Jenny Bates for being on our show, and encourage everybody to go out to the High on the Hog. I'm Casey Dennis.
I'm Blake Shaw.
Thanks for watching.